you for today's session of Flowering of Bliss, Atma program, Journey of Self-Discovery. In the last class, went through 3 states of consciousness: waking state, dream state, deep sleep, Jagrata, Swapna, Sushupti. So let us look at these states in a bit more detail. Okay. So naturally, all of us say, I slept, I woke up, I had dream. One who says this is the personality, me. If you look closely, the me is not there in the dream state, me is not there in deep sleep state. They're different personalities. Okay. So now, why this understanding that I slept is coming?
Personality means waking.
Waking, right? So let us understand what is beyond time and space. Our waking state, our waking state of consciousness, we experience time and space and cause and effect. Let us find out who is the one who is experiencing the time and space. In the waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state, there are different personalities coming in picture. The waking state personality is called Vishwa, the dream state personality is called Taijasa, and deep sleep personality is called Pradna. Normally, the question, normally any interaction can happen with the waking state person. The waking state person says, I slept, I dreamt. So, my dear waker, in the dream state, you are not there, your body is not there, your mind is not there, something else has come up, a different personality has come up. In deep sleep state, the body, mind, intellect, the world is not there. Then how can you claim that I only slept? To make a claim, I only did something, I only went through the states, something common is required. From waking state to dream state, the space is not common. The space is discontinuous. Waking state space, place disappears in dream. So you're not in a common place. Suppose in the waking state, I go from here to Koramangala. Okay. I can come back. There's a space is there, common space is there. In the waking state, the space is common. So waking state to dream state, there's no commonality in space at all. And dream state to deep sleep state, there's no, in deep sleep state, there's no space also. So spatially, space-wise, there's nothing common. Okay, time-wise, that's also not common. Suppose here I start at 9 o'clock and I go to some place, I'll take some time and I read there. Time-wise, there's a continuity. Space-wise, there's a continuity. Time-wise continuity in the waking state. But I sleep at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the night. But in the dream, it can be sunlight, morning. The dream time is different from the waking time. So time-wise, there's no continuity. The continuity of space is breaking down. Time is breaking down in the states: waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. Forget about time and space, cause and effect. Cause and effect. So I may be eating food in the morning and I go to sleep. In sleep, I may feel hungry. The food which I have taken in the waking state does not satisfy me in the dream state. Dream state food does not satisfy me in the waking state. The cause and effect relationship is gone. Time relationship is gone. Space relationship is gone. Then still I can say how it's continuous. Still we live with the illusion that I was only there in all the states. Time is not continuous, space is not continuous, and cause and effect is not continuous. Still we make a very meaningless claim that I had a good sleep, I had a dream. Right? Who makes this claim? The waking state personality makes this claim. Which is a false claim, obviously. So now out of these three states, which state do you think is very important? Waking state is very important. Is it true? For us, sleep is very important because it's the most relaxing. All the animals in the world, everybody in the world wants sleep. But for sleep is useless state from the waker's point of view. In waking state, I can make money. Sleep, nothing is made. All sleeping guys are useless. The sleep is considered as a useless state by waker. Sleep is considered as a state of ignorance by the waker. But really, sleep is very valuable. It gives bliss, please. Now, from waker point of view, I go through dream, I go through sleep. It's again a false understanding. In the sleep, there's no time, there's no space. There's no personality. There's no cause and effect. The sleep is not a state at all. Sleep is a stateless state. Sleep is not a state. Waking and dream are states. Sleep is not a state. So, in reality, sleep is the background state of waking and dream. Between our two thoughts, there's a gap. In that gap, we are asleep. So, the sleep is always we are in sleep. And thoughts give us a feeling that we are dreaming. So there are no three states. Waking state, dream state, deep sleep state is deep sleep is not a state. Then waking and dream state are the two states. There are no two states. Waking and dream are similar. You don't know when you are awake, when you are dreaming. Waking and dreaming are not two states. Both are alike. That's dream only. So there are no three states. Sleep is not a state, but deep sleep is a state from the wake-up point of view. It's again ignorance. Deep sleep is not a state from the deep sleep point of view. Okay. So what dream and waking are two states? They're not two states because waking and dreaming are both are alike. Both are happening in the mind. And whatever is there in the dream is not real. So what is not real is not a state at all. What is not real is not a state. Then how many states are there? There are no states. There are states is an illusion. State is also, there are states is a part of Maya. There are no states. So there was a person who put a board fresh fish sold here. And he inaugurated people came. So somebody asked, what are you selling? I'm selling fresh fish. What fool you are? Anybody sells a fresh fish, or stale fish? The fresh fish is meaningless. Remove that. The board size will be better. So he removed fresh fish. Fresh he removed. Because fish sold here. Anyway, nobody sells a stale fish. Somebody comes and asks him, you're writing fish sold here. Why fish sold here? This is not, we can see vegetables are not sold here. It's only fish is sold here. The fish is also not required. Fish, remove it. The sold here is remained. Why sold here? Anybody opens a shop for buying something, is there? So sold is meaningless. Okay. Here remains. What is the point of having here? So he removed the board itself. So we started with saying waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, and Turiya is there. If you really question, so Turiya is not a state. Turiya is the reality. It's not a state. Waking state and dream state are one dream state. And deep sleep is another state. So deep sleep is, not, there's no time and space. That's why deep sleep is not a state. Deep sleep is Turiya. Don't confuse. Turiya is not deep sleep. But deep sleep is Turiya. Like water is, appears as a wave, but wave is water. Water is not wave. So Turiya is deep sleep. Deep sleep, Turiya is, deep sleep is Turiya. So then how many states you are left with? Waking state said dream state. Dream state and waking state both are alike and both are unreal. Unreal has no meaning. Then how many states you are left? You are left with no state. That's exactly what you are. You are always in your natural state. Whether it's Gnani or Adnani, they're in natural state. Nobody has to find Atma, Turiya state at all. Turiya at all. You're already there. All that you have to understand is your illusion of waking state, dream state, deep sleep state are three states. I mean, these three states, illusion has to go. So always we have Turiya. Turiya is Brahman, Paramatma. So nothing has happened to Paramatma. So it's always another way of saying. Somebody is asleep on the bed and in the dream, a tiger is coming and chasing him. And he starts, tiger comes and catches hold of him and he dies. In reality, nothing has happened to the sleeper guy. The sleeper is always asleep. And the sleeper only is appearing as a tiger and the person who is running. It's all dream, not real. So there are no three states. There is no fourth state called Turiya. There is only one reality, which is Brahman. And if you realize that and start believing in that, it's called Turiyadita. Is it simple? So, okay. So Bhagavan Dattatreya says something. Some people speak for search for duality. Some people think duality is real. Some people think non-duality is real. Okay. They do not know the truth. Truth is beyond duality and non-duality. Truth is the only reality. Whatever you conceptualize as a duality or non-duality is also in the conception only. So when we say Advaita, Advaita is only pointer to the non-reality. The reality, you cannot speak of anything. The truth is what you are. Avadhuta Gita. So Ramana Maharshi says, once existence is evident with or without body. In deep sleep, you don't have body. Okay. Then in waking state also, do you have the body all the time? In waking state also, you don't have the body all the time. Especially when wife is speaking to husband. The body is standing in front and the mind is somewhere else. So are you here? Yes, I am here. Yes, I've gone somewhere. You don't have the body all the time also. The experience will come only after you get married. So you realize that you are not the body.
And the wife is a teacher.
And the wife is a teacher. So you don't live in the body all the time. We go out and come in the body. The mind moves out and comes in the body. So body is not there all the time. Okay, mind is there all the time. That's also not there. Mind also in deep sleep is not there. And many times, are you absent-minded? Because somebody is talking, you don't understand anything. Mind is not there all the time. Then why should you desire for, so the Ramana Maharshi says, why are you so focused on continuing body existence? Why do you believe that I am the body? Find out who you are in the waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, one who is there all the time, and be happy, immortal and happy. So what is the solution for us? The solution is Jagrata Sushupti and waking state. So in Samadhi, we have to learn how to be in Samadhi. So right now we are dreaming. Understand? This is a dream state. Deep sleep state is not a state, it's a timeless state. It's beyond time and space. So our problem is only waking state or dream state, both are dreams. So wake up from the dream. How do you wake up from the dream? Understand that thoughts are nothing but projections, not real at all. So if it's not real, then you don't chase thoughts. We'll be Sakshi, witness. We chase something more real. Right? That's why he says Jagrat Samadhi. Okay, where your thoughts will reduce. Your thoughts will increase only when you chase the thoughts. You are giving reality to thoughts. When you see a ghost on the tree, you say, give a reality. Oh, ghost is there. Ghost is there. Your heartbeat will start. You will start crying. When you say ghost is not real, then you laugh. You'll enjoy the ghost. Right? So you are giving reality to thoughts, chasing thoughts, and making your life miserable. So if you don't give reality to thoughts, then you are free from thoughts. Then bliss of Sushupti, deep sleep, you will experience the waking state. What is the difference between waking state and deep sleep state? Deep sleep state, there are no thoughts. And deep sleep, there's no self-awareness also. So in the waking state, have self-awareness, but no thoughts. This is called Jagat Sushupti. So he brings a clarity. In Samadhi, mind is alert. It's not dull. In deep sleep, mind is dull. Okay. Now, no thought which is experienced in the waking dream state, waking state. No thought is all thoughts are mithya. Then you don't chase thoughts. Then thoughts will naturally reduce. The mind becomes silent like a deep sleep. And that experience is called Brahman. So the mind becomes Brahman now. Mind is Brahman. The mind with the thought is mithya. But the thoughts are, when mithyatva is gone, thoughts are reduced, mind is Brahman. In fact, mind itself becomes Brahman. So you are blissful in that state. So Samadhi is merging in the heart through concentration and mind control. That's what Ramana Maharshi says. Basically, our mind becomes Brahman. Mind is Brahman. Necklace is gold. Chain is gold. Like that. So there are only two states. The deep sleep state and waking state. There's nothing if you go to sleep. Nothing is no time, no space, no objects. You wake up, there's everything. If you learn to sleep while awake, you can be just a witness. That's the real truth. That's the reality. Becoming a person is Gnani means in the waking state he is a witness. He doesn't get identified with anything. So the state of Gnani is neither sleep nor waking, but intermediate between the two. Means he is aware, alert, but not identifying anything. There is an awareness of waking state and stillness of the sleep. It's called Jagrata Sushupti. How will you go there? Go to the root of the thoughts. Why am I thought? And then you will reach the stillness of sleep. But you have to do it with alert and full vigor. Do not fall asleep. If you fall asleep, go to sleep. No, none is possible. Realize you are that. Tattvamasi. Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidananda Atma, Shivanam Nani, Shivoham, 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 Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyek Jyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham Atmarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam. Light of Self Foundation is 25-year-old organization recognized by Karnataka Sanskrit University. All of us, volunteers of Light of Self Foundation, called Atma Jyotis, working towards self-realization and selfless service. Atmana Mokshartham Jagadidaya. You can explore our website, YouTube channel, subscribe to them, and share with your friends. Namaste. Any questions?